Fashion revolution is now the biggest fashion activism movement in the world. We started in 2013 after the tragedy of the Rana Plaza disaster on the 24th of April, when 1,138 people were killed and many, many thousands were injured. That's when we called for a fashion revolution. We got together as a team of people who I guess had been working in this space, fashion and sustainability, for many, many years. And because we saw Rana Plaza as the ultimate insult, slap in the face, outrage, because it was such a predictable, predicted and avoidable catastrophe. Ever since, we've been advocating particularly around transparency and ensuring that brands disclose their supply chain to us, the citizens, so we can then scrutinize, make them accountable, and ensure that the clothes that we wear are made by people who are working in dignified condition, who are allowed to organize and create unions, and are working in a safe place, in a safe environmental space. So this is, in a nutshell, is fashion revolution. We also advocate understanding the issue of today and therefore really engaging with complicated topics. We know that transparency, we know that toxicity, contaminants, pollution, exploitation, these are hard things to swallow when it comes to just wearing a pretty jumper first thing in the morning. But we all get dressed first thing in the morning, and therefore we can all contribute to a fashion industry that actually works for us and for the planet, not against us and the planet. Fashion Revolution is primarily an online campaign, and we work a little bit like Extinction Rebellion in the sense that we're open source. We're not as decentralized, but we're open source. So people can just download materials, use it their own way, and learn from what we create. We also instigate physical events so that during Fashion Revolution Week, which happens every year around the Rana Plaza anniversary, there are thousands of physical events where people can get together, whether it's a panel conversation or even a discussion or a film screening. It's just as important to follow the Instagram account as it is to follow the actually people that are going somewhere physical. So we also very much encourage that. But primarily, you would find us in the World Wide Web. This is what we do, so I hope that the people that will listen to this will join us, become revolutionaries. You can find us at fashionrevolution.org. There are so many solutions that we offer on our websites, from creative ideas via our fanzines, from a real pinpointed understanding of what brands are doing on our Fashion Transparency Index, to loads of different ways to activate, whether it's mending a jumper or ensuring that a brand knows who makes our clothes. Our hashtag is "Who made my clothes?" A simple question, really, really difficult to answer. Our pride are the people who have come up with the "I made your clothes" hashtag, showing that the people who do work in the fashion supply chain want to be a part of this conversation. And we hope that you rebels will join us, revolutionaries, for the future of everyone. My vision of the future for fashion is the vision of the future of everything, not just fashion. It's the vision of a world where fundamentally we are equals. I think that if we'd all been equals from the start, men and women, we probably wouldn't be in this tricky situation. We are the only species really that enslaves and subjugates and treats half of its own as inferior. So that's a big starting point for me. But the future of the fashion industry is about, again, inclusivity. It is about cherishing and caring for the things that we own. Fashion is incredibly capable of making profound changes because it's an aesthetic industry. If you are wearing visible mending on your clothes, you're speaking just as loudly as if you were wearing a slogan t-shirt. You're speaking your principles. Who wants to wear other people's misery? I want to wear people's dignity and environmental dignity to boot, to go with it.